Okay, try that again. Test 1, 2. There we go. Let's grab friends. All right, bingo. Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that late start. I had a little technical difficulties. I finally saw that my audio wasn't working before I started the session, but good to be with you guys. A couple minutes delayed. As always, I'm more than happy to stay later to make sure we get all of our questions answered. Sorry about that late start, but we are going to get it rocking and rolling. If you guys have any questions, please do make sure to raise your hand inside of Zoom. If you don't know how to do that, it's quite simple. At the bottom of Zoom, you'll see a little heart that says react. Click the heart. A pop-up shows up with a physical button that says raise hand. Click that button. It will raise your hand. That just lets me know that you have a question you would like to ask. You would like to be called up to speak. Beautiful, Tatiana, Doug, I got you guys. If you don't have a question, that is perfectly fine. Welcome, glad to have you. A rising tide raises all ships. So today you'll hopefully learn something from one of your colleagues' questions that you're going to be able to use to level up your business and launch that funnel. So let's get right into it, gang. Rick is going to be first this morning. Good morning, Rick. How can I help today?
Good morning, Dante. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Just a few quick questions I think you could answer on your own before I want to just share real quickly. When you invite somebody to a school community that you have, do they have to create an account to get into your group, to your community?
Yes, they'll want to download the school app and make their profile in school, but that's all they need to do.
So if I have the link to send them to come into my community, it will tell them what to do. I don't need to tell them what to do.
That's exactly right.
Okay, perfect. One other question, which I think you can probably show me an example on one of your test funnels. I've asked you this a couple times. I'm a little confused. I keep going back and forth from desktop to mobile to try to optimize mobile. I know we're supposed to duplicate a section, and then I don't. When I do the mobile view, I see what the mobile view looks like, but then I see you minimize your screen to show the mobile view. So I don't actually know what the mobile view looks like. If you can give me an example of that. And again, you showed me this twice of how to duplicate that whatever section to optimize it for mobile and then do whatever, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
What's that?
Sorry, I was just checking my tech. I will have to fix some stuff.
Okay.
Every 14 days, everything breaks.
Okay.
But here we go. I think you can see this now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. So mobile optimization. Let's hop into the editor. Okay, get this out of our way. That thing. All right, great. So I like to do this at the section level. You can also do it at the row level. You can also do it, a section is your green outline. Your row is your blue outline. You can also do it element by element. As a general rule of thumb, I like to start with my sections, if at all possible.
Okay.
So right now, if I go to this section and I go to the section settings, I can see my visibility at the bottom is set to all, meaning this section and everything within it, if we look at our green outline, it ends right here. So everything, when I do it on the section level, the section and everything within it, applies to it. That's why I like to do it on the section level if possible. It's just super easy.
Got it.
So here's what I like to do. I am going to clone the section.
Right.
Many times when building, gang, it's just easier to build on desktop, right? It's a bigger screen. It's easier to see. So many times people will build on desktop first. So when we're doing that, just clone your sections. Let's get Doug back in here. Just clone your sections. Then we're going to go to each section. I like to work top to bottom or left to right because that's how I do things every day. That's how I read books. You come up with however you like to do it. Anyway, I like to start with my top section. I'll go to my top section, down to visibility, and I'll make that section desktop only. Now, once I do that, you can see in the top left a little red banner that says desktop only, and it's on the section level. If I was to do this on my row, go to my row settings and then make my row desktop, you can see that my row is highlighted and I can see that it is desktop only. With me so far?
Yes.
Lovely. I'm going to go undo that. We'll set our rows to all. Again, the reason I like to do it on the section settings is I just make the section mobile and desktop, and then everything in there is super simple to edit. So anyway, my top section has been set to desktop. We're going to go to my bottom section to its settings, and I'm going to make this mobile.
Got it.
Now, because I made each section desktop and mobile, I can change this, and I can make this headline 2. And when I go back to my desktop version, you can see my headline did not change. I can make this headline, hello. There we go.
Yes.
Headline 1. Now, when I go back to mobile, headline 2, headline 1, I can now edit my sections independently.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And it will get laid out properly on mobile, right?
That's correct. How mobile optimizes is basically left to right.
Yeah.
So in mobile, you'll see that I have a 1-column row here. So everything in this 1-column row will just stack on top of itself, and it's going to look normal. When we go over, we can see headline, subheadline, stacks normally. Then you can see it starts with an image, then goes to my form fill. The reason that happens is because my image is first left. So my image basically goes on top. The rest of this goes under. It always formats left to right.
Right. Okay. So you've optimized that duplicated section of mobile. I apologize. Show me how to get out of it now. When you're done, right. When you're done with the mobile optimization, what do you do?
When you're done with mobile optimization, what do you do? Great question. So you're asking, how do I check my mobile version? Is that right?
No, you duplicated the section. So just X out of it, the duplicated section that you did.
I think I understand your question. We have 2 separate sections.
Right.
I have one section that lives on desktop.
Right.
I have one section that lives on mobile.
Okay.
From there, I just make my edits. I save my change. And then I would preview and I would go look at the mobile version.
Okay.
Does that answer?
Yes, it does answer.
Cool.
Yes. Okay. One other question. I think I just want to share my screen if that's okay with you.
Sure, we can definitely do that. But where are you?
Is that what Trey was doing yesterday, toggling back and forth after inspect?
There it is. Yes, that's exactly what he was doing.
Okay.
So before you get to your final question, let me just show you this. Here's my page. I didn't save my changes here because I don't want to mess this up. But anyway, you're going to preview the page.
Right.
Go to your live page. And you're going to right click and you're going to go to inspect.
Okay.
In the top left, you can hit this drop down, your dimensions, and you can choose a specific device that you want to view from. You can also just click this right here. You can see a desktop and a mobile icon. So this is an easy way to toggle. Here's desktop. Mobile. Bingo, there's mobile. So that's what I would do. Another really easy way to do it though, gang, if we just close top right, that'll close our inspector. If you want to just do quick views, you can also compress your browser. Make your browser as skinny as possible. And that's a really easy way to look at a mobile view of your funnel. Another great thing to do, gang.
Oh, Dante, hold on a second. So when I did that, okay, so when you just did that, it still looks like bigger than the mobile view. Is this an accurate depiction of what the mobile looks like, what you just did by compressing the screen?
It is not technically an accurate version. It's an easy way to get a quick kind of view. But if you want to find an accurate version of your mobile, right click, inspect, and then go ahead and toggle.
Got it. Okay.
Awesome. Great question there.
Great. Awesome. I just want to show you something in my workflow.
Let's do it.
Okay. Share 2 screens. Share.
Gotcha.
Okay. This all right. First of all, Dante, can you this is my traffic yesterday to an updated to a few updated pages based on the training I we had with Trey yesterday.
Yep.
I'm noticing more people now, quite a few more people coming from the sales page to the order page. I never had that kind of ratio or percentage. So I think there's a definite improvement there. But
Mm.
can you look at these numbers and tell me what your thoughts are? And also, this is not me, but I noticed quite a few people went to the refund return policy page and privacy policy. What would they be doing that for? Just to see what the refund policy is, I guess.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Okay. So if I saw people doing that, I went into it yesterday and I saw some things I could have removed and made better. So I made those changes. That would be the thing to do, I guess, right?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. What are your thoughts on these numbers here from the people who came in to the sales page and then went to the order page? I know it doesn't give you a percentage, but what are your thoughts on that?
Well, it looks to me like it looks to me like we made a purchase. Is that correct? We made a sale?
No, that was me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I like what I'm seeing.
Okay.
100%. I like what I'm seeing. It does look to be making a lift. I want to
Okay.
see, excuse me, I want to see people going to the order form,
Right.
and I want to see at least a 2% conversion on the order form.
Right.
But looks like we're seeing an improvement based on last time I saw stats. 100%.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So I just want to get into now my last question.
I'm really curious. Before you get into that, I'm really curious. Were you able to find were you able to see the screen recordings of people as they went
Yes.
to your privacy and terms?
Yes, I did. I did go on that yesterday and I noticed some areas just like I'm mentioning to you. So I did like it's so what's frustrating, like I'm making changes to the funnel steps. I initially when I launched, I had a 65% discount, and then time has passed, so I've reduced that to a constant kind of like new 25% discount. But like it's tough, Dante. It's like I forgot about changing the automation emails that still said 65. There was someplace else I needed to change it. It's just a lot of things to like when you make a change to like all over the place. So it's like every day I go into it, it's like something little I could have changed. I noticed that on when I was putting in the testimonials on a page, I know, but there was the two same names of the testimonial to the same testimonials, which like for me, if I came there, I would say that's very unprofessional. So I would probably leave. So just a lot of things to constantly look at, which is which is the case, I guess.
That is the case,
Yeah.
100%. And the first one is the hardest because we have
Yeah.
to learn all these little lessons. I
Right.
guarantee next time you change an offer or change a pricing, you'll immediately go to the emails and check
Oh
those.
yeah.
Just
A
learning.
100%. 100%. So my question is this. I'm just wait till this
Well, while that loads, I have a question
loads.
about those people that were looking at privacy policy and terms. That shows me high levels of intent. Nobody reads terms and privacy policies
Okay.
and refund policies
Right.
if they don't have like a real intent to buy.
Right.
So I'm curious, in watching those screen
Right.
recordings, after people read through the terms, what happened? Did they go back to your funnel or did recording stop?
No, they scrolled up and down a little bit and then they left.
And then they left.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So more than likely, Rick, we should put buttons on those pages
Oh,
that
really?
say
Okay.
go back to
Okay.
it'll say purchase my puff perfect.
Okay.
You're right. I would have a button there because that shows me a high level of intent.
Yeah.
People are not doing that if they're just dawdling around.
Right.
Right. I would put buttons there that easily lead people back.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
I would check your hyperlinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I would see if you have it set to open in new tab or open in same tab. And whatever you have it set to, I would do the opposite.
The whatever it is, do the opposite.
Yeah, if you want, we can go check that out really quick. They probably access those pages from your sales page, right?
I know how to do that real quickly, so that's no problem. I normally, for myself, when I'm clicking on things, like to open in a new tab, but what is your reasoning for doing the opposite?
I feel like yours is probably opening in a new tab.
Okay.
And I wonder if that's creating a hurdle because people are
Got it.
viewing on mobile and they're just expecting they can swipe back on their screen and go back to the funnel. But when they're
Got
not
it.
able to do that, they're probably just like, okay, well, whatever. And they don't know what to
Got it.
do and they're gone.
Yes, and most of the traffic is looking at mobile. I noticed that, so that's a great tip. Okay, open a new
Yep.
tab.
And this is the game. This is
Yes.
how we play the game. It's iterative processes
Yeah.
over and over. So we tried this, we got some results. It looked like
Right.
6 and 4. So that tells me 10 people
Yeah.
had real serious intent and were not able to make that purchase. So try the opposite. And then we
Okay.
can see if the numbers change.
Got it. Perfect.
Definitely put a button back on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. I wrote that down. I'll do
My
that
man.
immediately. This is just a quick look at, I kind of did some tweaks here based on Trey's training yesterday. Can you give me visually your thoughts on what this looks like above the fold and things like that? I did take some things out here yesterday to kind of increase the real estate space as we learned yesterday. I know he talked about this logo and this, so I'm working on just getting the text version and bringing this up probably to right here.
Mm.
So what are your thoughts
Do me a
on
favor, compress that browser, Rick. Make it skinny. That's a lot of text before I see the hero image.
Yeah, I know. So what should I do? What we just optimize for mobile and do something or put this on top?
I would just slide the image
Yep.
right up here under your headline.
Okay.
Also, 25% off for a limited time. I would slide that
Yep.
right below the headline as well.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
Should I still leave all this text on mobile or you can, so can you have a paragraph on desktop and let's say it's 500 characters and just reduce that paragraph to half and just leave it only for mobile? You could do that, right?
Yes. What you can do, Rick, is instead of cloning the entire section, you can clone just that paragraph element. Make one the same thing I showed can be done on the element level. So one paragraph is desktop, one paragraph is mobile.
Perfect. Okay, got it. So I'm going to make those changes.
Also, if you scroll me back up, there's no button in my fold.
I know there is on desktop, but not here because of what you're telling me to do now, which I'm going to fix. The first button is here.
Yes, correct.
Which is quite a bit ways down. So, okay.
And
so
they would have to read your story there in order to interact, or they would at least have to scroll past it. That's adding friction in the process. So let's bring the hero image up. Let's also bring our call to action button up.
Okay.
Then what you can do on, sorry, still getting over this cold. What you can do on mobile too is you can make your button sticky on scroll.
Yes, you said that yesterday.
Yes. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, I do.
Great. So we can have that button hit the page, and then as soon as they scroll past it, it'll stick to the top of their screen. I would probably say stick it to the top of the screen for this.
Okay, sticky button, scroll mobile on top.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's just in the button setting where it says sticky or not. It's that simple, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay, so thank you so much, Auntie. The last thing is, okay, so I have an automation, an email workflow automation here. That's what I had to change all the percentages. Now, when somebody comes...
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Sure.
We noticed a ton of traffic going to the short form.
Yes.
And now that I see your split test, that's you doing it.
No. Yep. I know that. I took this off.
Cool.
This is what I want to use 100%.
Cool. Great. Yeah. Great.
So this workflow now is based off of what happens here. But when somebody comes here to the order form and actually purchases, I need to create a separate workflow for that.
Not quite.
Okay.
On your sales page,
yeah,
nobody's opting in. Nobody gives you information on the sales page, correct?
Correct.
So,
right, correct.
Right, all your buttons are just going to take them to the next step, the order.
Correct.
Okay, take me back to your account, one tab left. So you have an ad. You have an ad. People click the ad. They're taken to your sales page. The
Correct.
sales page does not collect customer information.
Correct.
So it basically, if you don't collect their email, if you don't collect their email, you can't send them any emails, messages, or automations.
True.
So having a automation attached to the sales page is effectively moot. You can't interact with them. If I had to take a guess, this automation that you've made here should probably just go on your order form.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Got it. I thought it was in the wrong place, and that's why I'm questioning it now. So this automation should go here.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Great. Let me just click on this for a quick second.
Sure.
So in looking at, and by the way, this is not on lazy, it's off, but
are those
I
images
don't know
compressed?
if it's because
you didn't compress your images, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Always, gang.
Should they all be compressed?
Absolutely. If you want your funnels to fly, compress your images, use lazy loading. But absolutely, all images should be compressed.
Is there a site we go to upload that image to compress it? Or is there something in ClickFunnels to do that?
No, we don't do that in ClickFunnels. We'll do that outside. I believe, what do I like to use?
A lot of this stuff was done in Canva. Does Canva compress it?
Canva, I believe, can compress. If it doesn't, I've used this with success in the past.
Oh, you're putting a link in the chat or something?
Yes, I am. There we are. Bingo.
Okay. I think just my one question here is this. What is your thoughts here on just a single image or a carousel? I always had a single image here, but after yesterday's training, I saw the t-shirt carousel that allowed people to, see other images. Any thoughts on carousel versus not carousel for something like this?
I love a carousel for something like this.
Yeah,
I absolutely love a carousel.
Okay.
So yesterday, Trey talked about the first image on a t-shirt funnel being a zoom in on the actual design and logo itself.
Okay.
What's the thing that people are really buying here? That would be supplement. So the second image, in my opinion, should be your supplement tipped over on the side with some of them spilling out. You'll probably then want your third image to be lifestyle, showing the lifestyle. Okay. Right? So you might have, I don't know, you might make like a doggy charcuterie board that has the dog's food on it and then the supplement right next to it, right? Okay. Casting your product in a great light. You might also have a picture of somebody giving their dog the supplement at the park.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
I've got pics now from customers who have sent me an image of their dog with my supplement. So that's a lifestyle image, right?
Yes, but that's probably going to be not in this carousel. That would probably be down below, more in like customer reviews and testimonials and watch it in action. Here, we want to cast the product in the best and most professional light possible so we can look like $100 million brand.
Got it. Understood.
Great. I do like that you're zoomed into, it looks like the third and fourth images are zooming in on the nutritional facts of the supplement. Really smart there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Perfect. Dante, man, thank you.
Actually, sorry. As I look at that third image, it's really hard to see the nutritional facts, huh?
You're talking about, well, not that.
This guy.
This here?
Yeah. I cannot see that.
Like this image?
Yes, that is really hard. Go ahead.
So do you think there should be an image of just the nutritional facts here?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that before. Okay, fine.
Because that's what your customers care about, right?
Yeah,
like,
correct.
If I understand your customer correctly, they don't want to go to the vet. They don't want to get medicines. They want a natural homeopathic solution for their dogs.
Yep.
So they're going to care tremendously about nutrition facts.
Got it. Okay, perfect. I'll make those changes. Thank you very much, Dante, as always. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. You're doing great, Rick.
Thank you.
All right. Check it out. Aisha, I hope I pronounced that right. I haven't had a chance to speak to you yet. Great to see you. How can I help today?
Hi, yeah. I was having technical difficulties for the past couple days. I wasn't able to get in here. But yeah, I'm glad to be here now.
We're
Um,
glad to have you. Did you get over those issues? You're rocking and rolling now?
yeah, finally I did. They had me in like the September 15th one, and I was signed up for the 29th one.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. We're glad to have you in here. The same link that you used today, it's the same link for the rest of your 30 days. So we should be rocking now.
Okay, perfect.
Lovely. Well, it's great to meet you. Is it Aisha?
Aisha.
Aisha, great to meet you, Aisha. How can I help today?
So pretty much what I do is I'm a menswear stylist. So right now I've been doing it locally.
Man, I
And
could use some of that. This is going to be cool.
Yeah. So I've been doing it for like 4 minutes is like, or 4 years is like a side hustle kind of thing. And I've been trying to do it more so virtually as well, so I can just help a lot more people around like their style. So
Mm.
I've noticed like the people I've been working with so far, the main thing that they're saying is that, they just don't understand their style or they want to change it. So I was trying to direct my audience towards like people that want to help, want help getting their style elevated, helping them understand, providing feedback, coaching, things around that. So I just started this week on building my funnel, and I'm trying to figure out like is a good first step to take is to do like a personality style quiz, like just a quick one to see like if they'd be fit for the program and see kind of where their style already is, or should I do like a free lookbook PDF that I can send to them once they sign up for the opt-in to get their email?
It's a great question. Do you have any offers created yet?
I do not. I just kind of like have been taking notes because I don't know the very first way I should start as far as like what I should put directly on my opt-in page.
Okay. Okay, great questions here. So opt-in and offer are completely separate.
Okay.
One thing we're going to help you craft this over these 30 days. It's all in your expert training, how to craft your actual offer.
Okay.
Because while it's great, I love opt-ins and I love the power of a list.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to have something to sell them. So we
Yeah.
don't need it immediately. In your case, start building your list. We're going to start with an opt-in, but don't forget about the offer. And I'll be happy to help you craft that as well. But yes, I think an opt-in is a great place for you to start. So we just need to come up with a lead magnet, which you've already alluded to. You've been working with customers for years.
Yeah,
Which-
about 4 years now. It's harder for me to like get it marketed out there. Like I use Instagram a lot,
Uh-huh.
kind of promote it and stuff, but I haven't really been running too many ads and stuff, and because I've been working on this funnel side of it. So I'm just trying to see like what's the good first step I should take to get them. Like I guess it's like, is it around the squeeze page is where you're putting something originally?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. A squeeze page, we call it a squeeze page because a squeeze page gives away your lead magnet. And we use that page to squeeze the information out of them. You're 100% right on the money so far. What is the lead magnet going to be? That's the question. You first said a personality test, but you help with the style, the clothes that they're wearing. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you would do a personality test to find their personality, and then you can match them with a style that matches their personality, right?
Yeah. So basically it would be like, it would provide them with 5 different style types, just on average of like what typically like different men are putting some are wearing. So then they would go through and they would be like if they're based around like more of like a minimalist, if they're more into athletic apparel and things like that. So when they go through the questions, it's gonna basically give them like a definite or like a feedback and definition of like, oh, you're linked to this kind of style, and give them a little bit of information showing that I know like what I'm talking about. I'm just wondering if that should be something that I do first, and if there's a way to like put that through an email, or if they can get that exact like answer already on the funnel so that it would take them to the next step.
It's a great thought, but I'm curious. In your 4 years of working with customers, do most people not know their kind of style? Is that a big hurdle and roadblock for the people that you serve?
Yeah, it's either that or they want to change their style, or they want to, a lot of it's like, oh, I'm too lazy, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to look for. It's a lot around that.
Mm,
Some of them, I don't have the confidence, because I don't know where to start.
mm,
So what I've been doing is I've been like working with them, and I personally was going out and shopping and customizing outfits and providing them with like a lookbook of like, hey, does this match your style? Like, do you like this? And then from there, I'm giving them like places they can go, feedback. I'm sending like links and stuff where they could just go instantly to go buy all those outfits based off of the list, and it's showing them the photos of the outfits and how it's all paired together.
okay. There. That's what we should do. That is exactly what we should do. But instead of you doing the work constantly, I'd like to automate this. Let's make the lookbook. Let's make a lookbook that goes over those 5 styles for men.
Okay.
And now somebody can opt in and they can get the lookbook. They can go through and they can see the 5 different styles. That lookbook should also have the affiliate links in there. So it's like, hey, do you want to go grab this right now and try it on? Great. They click the affiliate links and they get the thing sent to their house. That's a great lead magnet, and it doesn't take your time anymore. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, so you're saying that it would just be directly those specific outfits that would be sent to them and they would just go in and purchase them on their own?
So find, like, as I'm seeing it in my head, you're going to make a lookbook. That lookbook is going to have the 5 different styles. You're probably going to take celebrities and other authoritative figures and use them as the poster children. So you can say, this is what this style looks like. Show 3 or 4 different celebrities or notable figures so the person can easily see the style and what it looks like in real life. Then you should have some generic links to the exact outfits that you're posting right there in the lookbook. And it should be, hey, do you want to try this on right now? Click the link below, get it sent to your house, right? Done. So this requires none of your time anymore. People opt in, the system automatically sends them the lookbook. They go interact with the lookbook, and you make some affiliate sales on people that just want to take massive action right there. That makes sense so far?
Yeah, I guess, how would you generate all of that as far as, would I just go through an email and then they would just go through the lookbook through there and they just click on the link is what you're saying? And then
The lookbook, what you're going to do is you're going to make your lookbook a PDF. Are you familiar with Canva?
yes.
You
I
could
use that
just
all the
use,
time, yeah.
yes, you could use Canva and you could make that lookbook, export it as a PDF. We can upload that PDF to ClickFunnels and then deliver it through an email. But we can do, once we have the lookbook, we can do anything. So that's going to be task number 1. It's for you to actually make the lead magnet. Just in case you've never heard this before, a lead magnet is what we use to ethically bribe our customers to give us their information. It's delivering massive value on the front end and really setting our customers to be ready for our services. So we need to make that lookbook 100%. I think it would be great if you, for all lead magnets should be worked hard on. Far too often, Aisha, I see people try and fly through the lead magnet and they deliver what is truly a lackluster product. It really, you can tell when the customer goes through it, they didn't work hard on this. This was done super fast. It's super sloppy. The links don't actually go to the places. And then now the customer's not getting the desired result. You're actually just introducing friction. And at this level, that's going to kill conversions on the next level. So the lead magnet is so important. People always talk about lead magnets not being transactional, and that's why people say they don't matter. I disagree vehemently with that. I believe lead magnets are important because they're actually the first transaction that customers have with your business. Although it's not a transaction of monetary funds, they're giving you a name and email, and they're also giving you time. So lead funnels are transaction funnels. They're actually the first transaction that a customer has with our business. And we need to under promise, over deliver, right? We've all heard that before. So we got to nail the lead magnet. So, and then from there, what we have is in our lookbook, you can have calls to action all throughout. On each 5 styles at the bottom, you should have buttons that will lead to your offer. And your offer, which we'll craft, is going to be you coming up, hand-picking outfits in that style category for the specific person. Do you do, is it called color theory, where they put 100 scarves on you to find the colors that make you pop? Do you do that?
No, I don't know how to do that.
So like, here's what I'm seeing for the offer. Now that somebody comes in, they go through my lookbook. They're like, oh man, style number 2, Ryan Gosling. You know, that's my style. That's what I want to look like. There's a call to action at the bottom of style 2 that says, would you like me to hand pick your outfits and your color schemes to what matches best for your eye color, hair color, and skin complexion so you truly nail your style? They click that button and now they can buy your offer. Does that all make sense?
Yes.
Great. What I see done a lot of times for this, Aisha, is people, I think it's called color theory, where it's like choose your color, pick your color, whatever. I don't know my wife knows all about that. But typically an offer for this would be you come in and you're going to do a virtual color matching session with them where you're going to help them pick their colors and find the best colors that work for them. And then you're going to go out and you're going to hand pick the outfits themselves, the entire outfit from top to bottom. You're going to hand pick the accessories that they're going to have, right? The glasses, the color of glasses, the style of glasses. You're going to hand pick their shoes. Then you're going to send a list of all those things and they're just going to go purchase. And that's a great offer. Like, we can add some small stuff to that, but that's a fantastic offer. And it works. I mean, that's what people have been doing for years. Coolest thing, Aisha. Coolest thing. When you send that list to customers, all the links for them to buy are going to be your affiliate links. So you're going to make even more money when they buy the outfit. They're going to buy your offer and you're going to get monies to be their stylist. And then when they buy the clothes that are the thing, you're going to get affiliate commissions on that because it's all your affiliate links. What I would also do for my offer is, instead of sending them links, I would make a cart. I would make a cart like on Amazon. You probably use Amazon for this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would make
other websites too, just popular websites that I know that they shop at.
Yes. Bingo. Register as an affiliate for all those websites, and then you can make them carts and just send them a cart where they can look through, remove things that they might not want. And bingo, every purchase in that cart is a product you are an affiliate of, adding more commissions, more monies, more profit. Does all that make sense?
Yeah. And then my last question was for the affiliate link. Are you saying that it's going to just direct them back to like the funnel, or is it going to?
No, let's use Amazon for this example. You're going to load up a cart with products that you are an affiliate of. You just become an Amazon affiliate and you're an affiliate of all the products in there, right? So you load those products into a cart, you send them the cart, they buy. Amazon fulfills. Amazon delivers the clothes. They do it in just 2 days. One package, one purchase, one click for customers. You don't have to send them back to a funnel at that point. They've purchased your offer. They're done with the funnel for now. Now we just go into fulfillment. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, kind of. So are you saying that just to start off doing it that way, and then like as I go, then they could do like one-on-one personally with me? Like if they were to upsell?
Well, that's probably what the offer is going to be.
Okay.
Especially to start is one-on-one personalization, where you're probably going to have like an hour discovery session where maybe you help them pick their colors and their patterns, and maybe you help them pick the style that they want to look like. That'll be your discovery call. From there, you're just fulfilling. That's just filling up the cart with products that they want and sending them the cart so they can buy. And then you'll have another consultation with them. It's probably going to be like a try-on session where they're going to try on the clothes for you, hop in front of the camera, and you're going to do analysis on the look, the style, the feel, how it fits for them, and just be their personal stylist as they go through.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right. I'll work
Awesome.
on that then in the lookbook first, and then I'll probably have more questions as we go.
That sounds great. I'll be here happy to answer them. Definitely lookbook first. Let's get that lookbook built. And then once you have it built, I can help you build the opt-in funnel around that. We'll start turning interest into leads, and then we'll make the offer that we can launch out to those leads.
Okay. And then should I be like, when I do the lookbook, should I use Fiverr or is there ChatGPT? Like, how could I get that lookbook created?
Great question.
Yeah.
Awesome question. Are you talking about creating the lookbook or making it look good?
making it look good.
Great. I love this. You should make the first version of the lookbook. Don't worry about making it look pretty at all. Just you should make the version of here's style one. Here's what style one is. Give it a description. Here's some familiar faces that use style one every single day. And you should also put the links in there. If you want to try style one, here's a pair of pants. Here's a shirt. Here's some glasses. You can purchase these and give it a try. You should just make the lookbook. Then I recommend Upwork. I don't know what Upwork is doing, but man, Upwork has some awesome people in there. So after you make the lookbook, I would go to Upwork. I would find somebody that's going to make it pretty for you. They'll design it so it looks pretty and it's formatted and it's an awesome asset.
Okay, and then they can like put the links into that and everything.
Well, you should have the links already. You should
Okay.
put the links in because then the designer is just going to be copy and pasting, putting the right links in the right place.
Okay.
That's a super important part of it, right? Because you want these links to be your affiliate links because everybody that buys, that's how you get commissions on those things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, Doug, I don't know what Upwork is doing, but Upwork is the best. I mean, beats everything I've ever found. Fiverr's okay, but man, Upwork has some great designers on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Awesome. Great stuff, Aisha. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great to have you here. All right, let's hop over to Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Hey man, good to see you.
Great to see you.
I did my homework from yesterday. You told me to funnel hack and five coaches and do the screenshots of the whole pages.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
Okay. All right. So I have to like share them, I think maybe individually. Here's
That's
the
fine.
first one. All these are like top coaches from Chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of what their funnels look like. So pretty minimalistic on this one.
Yep.
And then there's a video down here,
And this is like her homepage too. She's literally running the hero funnel format, which is smart for her because she has so many different things. She has books, she has all this. Take me back up to that very top, please.
and then when you click on let's get started, it actually moves you to here, which is where you put name and email
Okay.
or manifesting.
Okay, cool. Let's check out the next.
All right. Sorry.
It's okay. Next time when you share the screen, Ryan, try and share your entire screen or your
Yeah, let
entire
me do
desktop.
that.
That should let me, as you pull things up, I should be able to see them.
Share everything. Desktop one.
Nice.
Okay, then I can just
Yeah, I can see them all now.
All right, so yeah, here's the other one, Marie Forleo, who has a B school. So I have a master class. So this one's kind of like, but it looks like she's got a wait list for her master class. Where for me, you can just buy and go through, like right out the gate.
Yep. And that actually looks to me like a fake wait list to try and make fake urgency and scarcity because she also has a program login right next to it. And most people don't have logins available if nobody's taken the course. So it's probably fake urgency and scarcity. But here we go.
Okay.
This is great. Keep me going. Yep. You shouldn't have just imagine. It should be just imagine without just front. But this is fine. Keep going. Yep. Don't miss the next enrollment. This is really just hero again. Okay. Linking to 3. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Right. Great. Great. Yeah, this is clean. Okay, let's go look at the next. Deborah,
All right.
yes. Let me help you out here. Oops. CF2 support at clickfunnels.com. I'll try and finish up quickly with Ryan here, and I will get to you next, but I see you have a hard cutoff. And here we go. Tony Robbins. Yep. I knew this was coming. Let's take a look.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on, obviously.
He does. So this is his homepage. And
Yeah.
what we really want is like take me up to the top.
Uh-huh.
And I would
Okay.
want you to click start now right here,
Okay.
because that would take you to the funnel for UPW, unleash the power within.
Okay.
That is what we really want to funnel. What we're looking at right now are just home pages, are just front
Right.
pages, right? We want to go to the funnel itself.
Okay.
So we'll skip Tony because Tony's not going to work for you. He has so many different things that he's sharing and he gives you links for. But this looks right. Oh, Mel, nice. Great.
So no one has videos at the top of their funnel like me, and it's mainly photos of themselves, which I generally steer away from because I want to sell. It's not a, I'm trying to, sell the lifestyle to people and coach other people. And I don't really want to make it all about me, but it seems like all the coaches, it's, like first thing is like them.
Yes. First thing is them and their books or their resources, the things that they have. Yes, 100%. Keep going down here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, these are all websites. So do me a favor. Can you go to the Tony Robbins page? Just open up Chrome. You should be able to just go to
Yeah.
TonyRobbins.com, and I think that's where it'll take us. Yep. Okay, start now. Oh,
Okay, so
just throws a
automatic
pop-up. So interesting.
name, email. Because I've actually gone through his coaching. Like I paid a lot of money for a coach for a year with Tony before.
Yep.
And how like I put in my information and they called me and like it was basically a strategy/sales call.
Yep. Yep. 100%. Okay. There. We got it. Okay. I'm going to take your screen share. Where'd my Zoom go? There it is. I'm going to take your screen share and I'm going to show you what I just did, which is what I'm going to have you do.
Okay.
So I opened up Google. Let me just go back. Let's start from scratch. I opened up Google. I typed in Facebook ads library. This takes me to the Facebook ads library. I went in here, chose all ads, and I typed in Tony Robbins, and I chose Tony Robbins. Now I can see all the ads that Tony is running. So if I go to his ads, I can now click learn more on the ad and look at this. This looks
Okay.
completely different than all the pages you've shown me so far, does it not?
Yeah.
This looks like a funnel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
These are funnels. So this is your next part of the homework, Ryan, is to
All
go
right.
to the pages that you've just showed me. And I want you to start clicking and interacting with the buttons. Some of the buttons are just going to open pop-ups on the page where you can subscribe, find a podcast episode, so on and so forth. Like specifically, you had that mastermind waitlist lady. When you click join the waitlist, did it take you to a funnel or just a simple pop-up?
I can't remember.
Probably don't remember, and that's a-okay, Ryan. No worries. We'll go back through and click. I want you to go to the resources you showed me so far, and I want you to click every button for everything. Yes,
Okay.
and you're going to find some of those buttons now take you to the funnels. Like, for instance, in Mel, her second section down was for her book. Man, go click that button. I know you're not running a book funnel, but this will be just such a great practice in funnel hacking and finding the things that we actually need. Because on Mel's site, when you click the button, it's going to take you to the book funnel that sells the book itself. As we take a look here, here's Tony's funnel. Check it out. You can make this. You can model this. That's a hero image. That's a button. When we click the button, what happens? It takes me to a new page. As I'm looking through, I can see the URLs. So if we go back here, we're just on RPM course. When I click this button, it takes me to a new page. Oh no, it scrolled me down. Great. And this is just funnel hacking. It scrolled me down on the page. So I can go back up to the top here and I can see what they have. Get access now. Again, scrolls me down. This is the game. We're going to click all the things. So I know that this one funnel has the entire form on it, everything. And I can just go funnel hack this back side by side. So like from here, literally, let me just quickly show funnel hacking. Let's build together. I'm going to add a new page. We're going to do a new page totally from scratch. Let's call this Tony Hack. Hop in the editor. Now I have a total blank page and I'm just going to start funnel hacking. Typically what I would do is I would pull this tab out and I would put it like on half my screen and then I would put my funnel on the other half. I won't do it for this example, but here we go. We're just going to start funnel hacking. I can see at the top, he has his logo top left, Tony Robbins. He has a button top right, and that button is not set to sticky. So as I scroll, that button goes away. Now we have headline, headline, subheadline. So let's just go build this really quick together. I'm going to copy some text. We're going to hop back to our account and bingo, I'm going to add a new section. It's going to be a 2-column section because on the left, I want to add my image, which is my logo. On the right, I want to add a button. Now I'm going to go to my image. I'm going to go to the settings. I'm going to scroll down here to my alignment and I'm going to align this bad boy left. Then I'm going to go to my button. I'm going to go to my button. Whoa, come here. I'm going to go to my button settings and I'm going to align that bad boy right. A little bit of tweaking and you get this pulled all the way to the left, right? We can see my row. Actually, it looks like my row doesn't extend the entire page. So I increase the width of my row. Now my blue row does go to the entire outside of the page, right? I would add my actual image itself. Once we add an image here, do I have a quick logo sitting around? This should work for now. Great. Now my image is far too large. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to make my image smaller, just like so. Bingo, right? Now, so just simple edits, simple dressing things up, and we're going to make that top banner. Now, what does Tony have? Headline, headline, subheadline. Great. Let's go back and do the thing. Hop in here. We're going to add a new section. I'm going to add a blank section and it's going to be 1 column. I'm going to add a headline, headline, and a subheadline. We're going to hop in here to this headline and I'm just going to add the text. So we can see again, this row is not going the entire section width. So I'm just going to make my width full. This text is just too big. So I'm going to go hop in here to my text and I'm just going to make it small. Much better. Fantastic. Let's go back to Tony. Let's grab this headline. We're just going to copy it. We're going to go back to the funnel. I'm just going to paste it in. Bingo. Just like so. Now I'm going to go to my subheadline. What does Tony have? We're going to copy this and we're going to go back. I'm just going to paste it in here. I'll leave the text blue for this example, but there we go. Just like so. You're going to see when you do this, you get some extra spaces. Feel free to just remove the extra spaces. Like this one, like this. All right, bingo. So we're literally just copy and paste. We are just building exactly what we're seeing. Now we hop down here and we can see that we have an image on the left and our form on the right. And here we can see it goes from a blue background to a black background. So I know this is a section break. Also, I can see the top here. This is its own section. And what they did was they made the row blue. So let me see, do I have my color pick eyedropper tool? Do I have you? No, I don't have color pick eyedropper on this. Let me grab it really quick. Color pick eyedropper. Go ahead and add this, add the extension. I'm going to grab this for everybody. I'll put this in the Zoom chat. There's my control. All right. Throw this in here. Bingo. Color Pick eyedropper is fantastic. If you guys want to use it, I just put that link in there. And the reason I like to use it is I'm going to hop over here. I do want to pin this. Great. There's my extension tool now. So I can click on this tool. I can there we go. Now I can just go to color pick, bingo, and I get what's called a hex number. So now I'm going to copy that hex number. I'm going to go back to my funnel, and he made this his row background. So I'm going to go to my row itself. I'm going to turn on the background. I'm going to hop down here, and I'm going to put in my hex number. Nice, just like that, I got the blue. You can see Tony's is a custom image where he has a gradient. It goes from dark blue to light blue. So you could just make that in Canva, but we're just trying to get close here for this example, right? Now, I'm gonna hop down here and I'm gonna add a new row, and this is gonna be a 2-column row. Let me just go to my row settings, and I'm gonna set it so that this row is full width. Fantastic. Now on the left-hand side, I need to add an image because Tony has a stack image there. Let me see if I have a quick stack sitting around just so it can look kind of normal. And I don't have a stack, but that's a-okay. We're just going to use this image for now. Perfectly fine. You would just go to Canva, take the images of yourself and make them into an actual stack. You're rocking it.
I have that already on my checkout page.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Nice,
So
Ryan.
I can just put that right up front.
That's it. Put that right up front. And then we're going to come to the right-hand side here, and we need to add some elements. So what do we have on the right? We have a headline, headline, subheadline, button, subheadline. Great. Let's go make that right now. We can hop over here. We can go add first our first headline. I can go to my element settings, and I can go to the background of my headline itself, because I noticed that Tony had a color there. So I'm going to color pick. I'm going to grab this color, and I'm going to grab its hex code. I'm going to go back here to my element. I'm going to go to my background of my element. I'm going to remove the hex code, and I'm going to add this. Bingo, just like that. Now, I could take time to copy and paste, but I think you got that part of it, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So now we're going to go add some new elements. Headline, subheadline, button, subheadline. Let's go do it. We're going to add a headline, subheadline, headline, subheadline. Oop, with a button in between those. Sorry. Take our button, put it here, slide it right there. Just like that. This is all that the game is. If I was to take the time, Ryan, and I was to go, copy the actual text, come back here, put the actual text in just like so. Bingo, we're going to see everything we need, remove the extra space, fantastic. You would just put the rest of the text on. So like you copy this, hop on over. This is exactly how I funnel hack. I'm going to make the exact version of what they have. Extra space gets thrown on the bottom. I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to go into my text settings. I'm going to choose the color. It's going to be red. I'm going to slide this bad boy right up here. Bingo, only $47 today, just like he has. Okay. Another cool thing. Where is my what font? I don't have it. Let me grab another tool. What font? There it is. Yep. Add that to Chrome. Add it. Put this link in the chat if anybody wants it. Because now, as we're looking through these two different pages, you can see that the font that I have looks vastly different from what Tony's font is. Some of that is sizing and styling, but I think it's just a completely different font. Like specifically on the $47, it stood out to me big time. Oh, my $47 is a different font. So I love to use the what font tool. It looks like this as an extension. You click what font, and now I can go through and I can see exactly what font he's using on everything. It looks like the same font throughout, same font on buttons, same font. Let's go to testimonials, same font, same font. I can click on that font and it will show me everything that I need, the style behind it, the weight of it, the size of it, the line height, which are all settings that I can put inside of my fonts. If I go here, all those settings are right here and inside this 3 dots. You can see everything, the weight, the size, the spacing, the height. You can literally build every single thing that you're seeing. And that's what we're going to do on the page over and over and over again. The exit what font button is up here. It's kind of hard to see when you're first using it. But that's the game. We're going to funnel hack. Then we're going to hop over here, right? This is a new section. So we hop into our funnel. We slide down here. We add a new section. It's going to be a blank section. I can see Tony has 3 things side by side. So I need a 3-column row. Bingo. Go to the 3-column row. He has, check this out. Tony has a black background. So I'm just going to color pick. I'm just going to hit this. And bingo. It is just flat black. So I'll hop back in here, go to my section settings, turn on my background, go down to my color, replace my hex code. Nice. Now I got that flat black. But as we look, Tony's things here are white. So it stands out from the black. Here's how we do that. Really quick, I'm just going to, let me close this down. I'm just going to grab some text just for an example's sake. We're going to go in here and check it out. I can go to the column settings. And if I wanted to, I can make the entire column background be white, just like so. I can also do it over here. If I wanted to add a headline, let's say, I can also just go to the headline settings. I could turn on the background, and now I can make the background of just the text white as well. So this column will make the entire column white. The headline just makes this headline have a white background. But I would go in here and add a paragraph. I'm going to go remove all of this. I'm going to add my paragraph. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to make it aligned. Oops. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to make it aligned left. I would just add a different element really quick. Super simple because I made the whole column white. We go add an element. We go add a subheadline. We take this. We align it left, we remove it, and we're going to say, right, just like that. And bingo. Now I can go in, and if I wanted to, I can go back to my column settings and I can round my edges. But this is the game, Ryan. You're going to build exactly what you're seeing. And you're right. All of your competitors, you're going to see they're all doing the same thing. They're all doing the same thing because that's what works the best. That's what gets in the most conversions. So do this now. Does that all make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
You got it, Ryan. Do you have any final questions before I let you go on that?
No, I think showing me how to find their funnels was very useful because first thing I did was just Google the coaches, and then I really kind of got their home pages and not really into the funnel. So that's super important. Thank you.
Yes, I like to go to the home pages and click all the buttons so that I'm taken to the funnels. But my favorite thing is Facebook ads library. Find the person, go type in their name, because like Mel's running ads to her funnels almost guaranteedly. So if you just go to Facebook ads library, type in Mel Robbins, you're going to see all the ads that she's running and the specific funnels that she's running them to. And that's what we're going to hack.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Man, you got it, Ryan. Great questions. Ooh, that kind of gives you goosebumps. I haven't done a funnel hacking presentation in a long time, but funnel hacking is the foundation of my life. If I did not learn funnel hacking, I would not be where I am today, 100%. And funnel hacking is true power, in my opinion. I've been able to work with a lot of clients and do a lot of cool things over the years. Gang, in case you don't know, I'm a college dropout. I don't have a fancy degree hanging on my walls. I bet a lot of you guys have fancier degrees hanging on your walls or a degree at all, right? So there's a lot of things that I don't know. I know how to market. I know how to align my service or product with the hopes, fears, dreams, and desires of a customer. I know how to be a marketer, but I haven't studied every single industry in depth. Right? I don't know the inner workings of every business in every industry out there, but I've been able to work in all of them. How? Because I just learned how to funnel hack. I learned how to go when I get a new client in the fashion industry. I learned how to go funnel hack, find the top 5 performing fashionistas, find their funnels, find their processes, see what's working for all of them, and then build my client a funnel that takes the best of everything and start off on the best foot possible. Then we iterate on top of that. Gang, funnel hacking is everything. You literally don't need to know anything. If you only knew how to funnel hack, you would be light years ahead of most of your competition. So thanks, Ryan. That was great. I'm interested. Let's talk tomorrow. Keep doing the thing, keep doing the homework, and let's do it again tomorrow. You're going to be rocking and rolling by Friday. By the way, just learned Russell is going to be here on Friday this week, gang. So for all of our experts, make sure to join this session Friday at 12 p.m. Russell's going to hop in, and we're going to talk all things one-to-many presentation. All right. Look at that. Carrie looks to be new to the challenge. Carrie, great to see you here. How can I help today?
Hi. Oh, yeah, cool. Thanks for taking my question.
Absolutely.
So I'm really overwhelmed today.
Sure.
Jumped into the challenge. I bought all the things, and got really excited. And then I sat down today. I've got a baby. He's 5 months. I've got
Congrats.
I've got 4 kids. Yeah, I'm just feeling super overwhelmed. And so I just really love your tips on like what do I do first? What I'm in the expert path with Russell, and I'm like a health and wellness coach. I teach nervous system regulation and wellness for mainly people with chronic conditions like pain and burnout. I've just written a book.
Oh, congrats. That's amazing.
So I was thinking about a book funnel with my book and about, I'm wondering if that's where I should start and how I would start making a lead magnet and getting started with that.
Great questions here, Carrie. Great questions. In the challenge on the expert track, Russell is teaching one-to-many presentations. He's teaching webinar funnels that are going to sell your higher ticket products. Anything $997 to $5,000. So in the challenge, we're teaching the webinar, how to actually run the perfect webinar, just like Russell does. So you can do one-to-many presentations selling your products or services. We also teach how to craft your offer. In a webinar, it's going to be, you're going to get this and this and this and this and this. Normally $30,000, yours today for just one payment of $19.97. Right? The actual offer, the things people are buying, that's what we teach in the challenge. Do you have an offer like that created yet?
No, it's going to be it's pretty much a new offer. Sorry, I got the kids in the background with like K-pop Demon Hunters blaring.
That's okay. I got a couple of my own. You're fine.
So I've got what I was doing before was I had like a program where I was teaching pain recovery. I'm doing something slightly different now. So I'm working with people. I want to pivot to working with the nervous system and working with people with burnout and nervous system regulation. So I don't have anything with that right now. So I'm kind of building I'm starting again from scratch, but building on what I have before with the book as the base. So in the book, there's a 4-week program. There's lots of tips and tricks and all of my advice within it. So I want to try and craft something that runs alongside the book.
Okay. Which will be your offer, right? For somebody who writes a book, the next thing after the book is the offer for people to join their program, to get more results, to implement the things that they learned in the book. So 100%, your next thing is going to be crafting that offer. And that's what we really focus on in OFA, is crafting the presentation and crafting the offer that the presentation is selling. What are your main goals though, Carrie? Like, what's the number one thing? If I could wave a magic wand and you would have something, what would that something be?
So I think I would really love to start with I'd love to have a good lead magnet that's going to bring people like traffic to me, because I feel like last time when I did this, I spent a lot of time crafting the offer, making the course, and then I burnt myself out because I couldn't sell it. And so I really want to do it differently this time. And today I've been trying to come up with like, what's a really great lead magnet for this? And then how will I drive traffic to that lead magnet?
I think that is super wise of you. And that's like real marketing. Acquire leads that are interested in a certain topic or certain outcomes. And as you're acquiring these leads, you can be having conversations with them. You can hear the main hurdles and roadblocks that they're facing every single day. And that information is crucial to crafting really great offers that convert at wild scale. It's not building things that you need, it's building what our customers need. So I think a lead magnet is a beautiful place for you to start. So let's come up with a great lead magnet. What's an entry-level pain point or problem that your customers are facing? Typically, this is information. So, like what I would think is a lead magnet of basically what your doctors don't want you to know. You know, because I could make a hook for that. I could make a sexy hook for that. It could be discover the 3 secrets your doctor doesn't want you to find out about. Subheadline, so he can keep you on payment plans and pain pills until you finally die. Then you're just crafting information, Carrie. Maybe you make like a quick little ebook. Maybe you want to make a free course where you make like a 20-minute video of you explaining the 3 things that everybody's doing wrong and just sharing information for people about what they don't know now. I bet you've had a ton of those conversations in the past where you're just like talking about things that are common knowledge for you, but as you're telling people this, they're mind blown. Does anything come to mind?
Well, what I've been doing at the moment, so I was using I came up with an idea to use ChatGPT to go through all of the research in chronic pain and to pull out the common thread. And what it pulled up was really validating that it was saying that the one thing that like the hidden secret about recovery from chronic pain, according to the science, is that it's all about safety. It's all about like safety in the nervous system. And so what I was thinking was to, I've been seeing these cool kind of social media posts where they say exactly that, like I asked ChatGPT to do this, and this was the secret I discovered.
Yep.
And making a lead magnet based on the secret that I've discovered after doing this exercise.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes, Carrie. Beautiful. So now, what would the lead magnet itself be? And that comes down to like how we're going to deliver the lead magnet. Do you want to make an ebook? Do you want to make a PDF download? Or do you want to make a free course? Those would typically be the 3 things I would see done.
Yeah, I mean, I want easy. So making a course is probably a little bit too labor intensive for me right now to do that. So I think maybe a PDF. I mean, it's just a lead magnet. It's just like a free lead magnet, right? So I think I'm just giving it away. So
and that lead magnet would probably be like the 5 things you can do today to you said safety. So 5 things you can do today to improve the safety of your nervous system.
Yeah.
Sound about right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And then you can make a post, Carrie. You can say, hey, Carrie here. I just went to ChatGPT and asked it what's the number one thing that stops people from removing their chronic pain. And ChatGPT nailed it. It's safety in their it's safety in the nervous system. If your nervous system is not regulated and not safe, you can never get over your chronic pain. And I've been able to help thousands of people get over their chronic pain well before ChatGPT. So I have an amazing checklist of 5 things you can do today to start increasing the safety of your nervous system. system. Click the link below. I'd love to get it in your hands. And once you get it, make sure to shoot me an email. Let me know your immediate results that you're seeing. I'm excited to hear from you, and I'm excited to help you.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I just cut this part of the video.
Here, let me grab you this. I'll grab you the recording right now so you can go back to it. Bingo, bingo, and come on, where'd my tool go? Zoom is throwing me for a loop today. All right, I'm putting this in. No, sorry, that's the wrong link. That will not help you. Let me try this. There we go. Sorry about that. Bingo. That bottom link is just straight to a recording.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
You got it, Carrie. Really great to have you here. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm really excited to be here. Two quick things. The recording. So I jumped onto the onboarding call yesterday.
Oh, great. You
Evening,
saw my
and
brother
you did
then.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so your brother. Nice.
It is.
So I wanted to go back to the training that you give, and I couldn't get back to that link again with the training that you're going through, building the funnel out from scratch. That's on the onboarding call.
Ah, got you, Carrie. Got you. Okay. There is another onboarding call happening today at 3:30. So
Okay.
worst comes to worst, you can just join that onboarding call today. But can you shoot me an email? Let me put my email in the chat. It's just my name, Dante@clickfunnels.com. Shoot me an email. When this call is done, I'll go see if I can find that file and I'll send it over to you.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. That's cool. And then the last thing is I downloaded Barnum PT.
Nice.
And I can't work it out though. Like I log in and it's like I can't really understand what I'm supposed to do in there and how I'm supposed to use it.
Okay. I have seen this happen with a lot of people. And to be perfectly honest, I don't use it right now either. I've been funnel hacking for 9 years, 8 years, whatever it's been now. So I just do it manually. I have folders. The really cool thing about Barnum is it's got a whole folder system in it. So as you're funnel hacking, as you're taking screenshots, you can just store it right there in Barnum. And I got to be honest, that's amazing. But you could also just do it on your computer, which many people do. So I'm going to put some links in the chat for you. This first one is for what font? What font is what I just showed, where you can see the fonts that competitors are using. Next one is Color Pick Eyedropper. These are all free Chrome extensions, by the way. So Color Pick Eyedropper is that link. And lastly, we need no, that's not it. Lastly, we want Go Full Page. So Carrie, you can just download those 3 links that I shared. You want Go Full Page for your full page screenshots. You want Color Pick Eyedropper so you can see the colors used on the pages. You want what font so you can see the fonts that are used on the pages. That's it. On your computer, I want you to make a funnel hacking folder, like in your computer files. Make one that is funnel hacking. And then as you're taking these screenshots, add them to the folder. How I technically do mine, do I have one on here? Let me see. Do I have one? No, I don't have it on this computer. How I typically do my funnel hacking folders, I make a main funnel hacking folder. And then inside that main folder, I make a folder for each of the businesses that I'm funnel hacking. So like I would make a funnel hacking folder. Inside of that would be a Tony Robbins folder, and all the screenshots of the Tony Robbins I'm funnel hacking go in there. I'd make a Mel Robbins folder, a Dan Martell, a Russell Brunson. And as I'm funnel hacking these people, I'm putting it all in the right folders. I encourage everybody to do this. Facebook ad, just mindlessly scrolling your Facebook has never been more valuable. Any ad that you ever click on ever you should take a picture of it and you should put it into a folder in funnel hacking labeled ads, because any ad that made you move is a good ad. And that now we have bankrolls of our competition as they're launching new things. We have screenshots. Do this for a year and you will be amazing.
That's great. So are you thinking that I don't really need I can just forget about, like, that's one thing I can kind of let go of and just use these tools right now?
Barnum?
Yeah. Is it?
Yes.
Is it not? And I don't need it right now.
No, it's great. It's an awesome tool. It's an awesome resource, but we can learn how to use it later. Right.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
all about, what I'm truly all about is the fastest path to cash. That's what I like. I want the fastest path to cash. How do I directly get there? Another way to look at it is the fastest path to results. Because in this capacity, lead magnets don't make money, but I want success, loves speed. So I want to be fast. Instead of putting out a hurdle and saying, go learn Barnum PT, don't worry about it. Just use these 3 tools. That's all that you need to do the thing. Let's get our first funnels built, live, launched, collecting leads. Then we can go through and learn Barnum.
Great. Thank you.
Absolutely. You got it, Carrie. Awesome to have you here. This is going to be a fun time together. All right. Let's hop over to Tatiana. Great to speak with you again, Tatiana. Welcome back. How can I help today?
How are you?
Living the dream. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So I'm back to it again. So hopefully I don't have catastrophes happening in my life this time, so I can stay for a little longer. And I've got quite a few questions, but I'm sort of aware of your time and everyone else's time. So what I've done is I've got a list of questions and I'm going to ask 2 or 3 questions each day. My questions, they seem to be quite straightforward. And
well, let me alleviate some of your stress here, Tatiana. It is an absolute pleasure for me to be with you guys. I remember like yesterday when I first found this world and I had to make sense of all this. I love being here. I love getting to talk with you. I love getting to help you. Feel free to just email me your list of questions. Let's hit the important ones right now. But my email is just Dante@clickfunnels.com. Shoot me an email with the list and I'll make you a video showing you how to get over the hurdles.
thank you.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to quickly share my screen if it's okay, because that just would help me to. Can you see me? Can you see my screen?
I got you. Yep. Perfect.
my messy screen, right?
you ought to see mine. I have like 3 layers of things overlapping. It's crazy.
So my first question, I've got it here. 1 second. Here, that's my questions here. Let me just minimize that. My number question is basically this one here, which is regarding the price strategy that I'm using. So I'm doing this time. I've been trying to do expert, but I haven't quite finished. So I moved to e-commerce now.
Sure.
And I'm going to utilize Zendrop. And just my main goal, it's really just to learn the whole process. And I don't think this is going to be the ultimate goal, but it's just I want to learn, and I want to use this gratitude journal to sell as a product, so I can sort of go through the whole process with it. So I did find one gratitude journal, which is very similar to the one I use, and I like it. I bought it. I've been using the one I'm going to be selling as just to see if I'm completely happy with it. And this is the sales page, and then the.
Sorry, I'm not seeing a sales page. I'm seeing. Okay, I got you.
Sorry. Yes, I do have here. I've got this picture. I've just been playing with these pictures on AI, but it's just I use the trays like the split, the bud, and the before and after. So I've been trying to refine like more details into it, more classic looks. So I'm just putting here for now to kind of compare them and choose, but that's just an ongoing process for the time being. So, but that's the journal that I'm selling here. And then that's the inside. So this journal I'm using as a E curve, like the pricing, so like no E curve, V curve, E curve, and you know. And yes, so I'm using that. The margins I'm not really putting significantly. So I'm going to show you, I think it's the next page that the price is, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. So okay, thank you. I need to remove this.
Your question is basically, should you price it at $17 or $27?
No, the way I priced for $14.
Okay.
So my price is 14. What is it here?
Yeah, top drop down, hit step 2 of 2. Yes.
So
Great.
I've got one for $14. It
Nice.
doesn't show here, but it should be there. I don't know. So, and then the upsell, I did some sort of little course to do an upsell. And then
You did a course as the upsell?
Kind of, yeah,
Okay.
like a workshop.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Typically, I would see courses on the front end, journals on the back end as an upsell. But this is totally fine. Don't worry about anything I just said there. You are totally fine.
But then it'll be an expert. I'll go back to an expert again.
Right, correct. And you're just trying to find an e-com vehicle.
Yes.
So you're A-okay.
So it's not so much a course, it's just one video that I made it.
Yeah.
And it's like a morning routine workshop, which is about 40 something minutes, which
Cool.
I then I give all the templates. I gave the example of my actual routine. I give them a template for them to use. I
Great.
give them a digital gratitude journal that I created myself.
Yes.
The only reason I'm not selling paperback is just the shipping and I haven't went around with that, figured out how to do that like in a efficient way. So that's why I'm just giving it digital for now. So this, and then I've got the bonuses. So this workshop video and bonuses I'm doing for £7. My question is, should I keep £7 or shall I do £17?
I'd probably make it 17. I'd start at 17. You know, pricing is fluid because what's a product worth? Well, a product is worth what somebody can pay for it, right? So it's hard to know at the front end, like what's the true value of something because we haven't put it in front of people and tested. I would start at $17. This is an upsell.
Yes.
So that means when they hit here, they've already made the purchase. You've already gotten them over the biggest hurdle of making their purchase. And once somebody is in a buying pattern like that, we typically get higher conversions because it's just click a button to add it to your order. Done. Easy to do. So as an upsell, I would leave this at $17. I would start there.
Okay, so basically I'm doing a gratitude journal as a physical product for £14. The cost of that gratitude journal to me is about £10, including delivery. So I'm selling like $14.97. So I've got.
I thought it was digital.
No, this on one here. The one here is digital, but the one on sales page is physical.
Okay, cool. Got you.
So the sales page here is a physical one, the one from Zendrop.
Mm-hmm.
And like this one here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. That's the actual physical. So it's about £10 the cost.
Nice.
So I'm selling for $14.97.
Cool.
And then as an upsell, I'm giving them. I want them to, because I realize what is the next logical thing they might want to do it, because I was looking at the tries like it's upgrade. But I can't really upgrade a gratitude journal unless I sell another gratitude journal, which is a better version from the first one, which then is going to, by default, going to make them feel like they made the wrong purchase.
Don't even worry about any of that. Let me make this easy on you, Tatiana. Those are problems that we're going to encounter when we start making sales. And like what I'm seeing for you is personalization. I think instead of an upgrade, the upgrade would be having it personalized, where you would have engraved on that journal itself their name, right?
Okay.
That'd be a fantastic personalization. Maybe you want to have them be able to select a inspirational quote that they could have engraved on that journal. That'd be an awesome upsell. But we haven't even sold a journal yet. And I say that because like there's logistics behind that. You know, Zendrop does do print on demand stuff and they do personalization, but I don't know if they could engrave on that journal. I just don't know. You could look that up, but if they couldn't, then we would just buy 100 journals. We would put them in a 3PL like ShipZoom, and ShipZoom could engrave on them. Right. But again, those are problems that we don't even worry about until we're selling books. Once you're able to prove like, oh yeah, I can sell this journal, this is a viable e-com product, then we can worry about the rest of that. Does that make sense?
Okay. So as a general structure, I'm just going to sell the gratitude journal to validate the offer for £14.
Yes.
The upsell is this workshop that I had, the workshop that I've already done, and all
Yep.
the digital products that came along with it. I already finished all of that. So
Yep.
it's done. I'm going to do it as an upsell because I felt like it's a lot. If you want a gratitude journal to start your morning, most likely what you're trying to change your morning or how your day starts. So if I give you a morning routine to help you to implement not only the gratitude journal, but every few other things, I thought it kind of went along nicely. So
that
that's
builds
the
upon itself great. Somebody buys that journal because they want to have a better year. They want to focus. They want to be intentional. So you sell them a journal, and then on the back end, you say, hey, do you want my morning system so you can start every day great? That's beautiful, Tatiana.
And then and then I have here, I'm going to delete two. Sorry, it's not this one. See this one? Dante, could you tell me which one is it this one? Am I even in the right place?
What are you looking for?
The last one, what's it called? The upsell. Is the upsell? The other upsell.
So let me show you. Here's your order form where people purchase.
Yeah.
Immediately after that, they'll be taken to your first upsell, and then they would go to your confirmation page. So this last upsell right now is essentially hidden from customers. You put it in the very back of the funnel, so it's not active right now. But that would be
Okay.
your second upsell.
Okay, so for my last sell, I just before I go into much details, creating everything else that comes along with it, only thing that I wanted to do was just if the general structure that I'm doing kind of made sense as the first product that I'm selling in the front end, then the upsell, which is morning routine, and then the last upsell is basically. It's not really an upsell. No, I don't have actually. No, I don't have. I
It
think
looks
that
to me
ends
like
there.
you don't have it crafted, which is perfectly fine, Tatiana. The upsells don't matter if I can't sell the flagship product. That's what we call the product on your order form. That's what we call a flagship product.
Sorry, yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I was calling these upsell. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yes,
Okay.
that's an offer wall, and that just links out to different funnels. Or like if you had a Shopify store, those would just link to your Shopify store.
Okay, so this is basically the structure, and I'm sort of planning to stop here and then just go into perfect what I currently have. Do you think it's a
Yes.
good? Is it okay like this? Is it
That is
general?
perfectly fine, Tatiana, because there's so much for us to play with. Like,
Okay.
for instance, your price on the journal, you're starting at $14.97. I think you could sell that $19.97 all day.
It just I compare how much is sold, and I felt like because it's just a product on its own, like I'm not kind of giving an offer. It's just an item with a price. I feel like I'll be more expensive than way more expensive than the other people selling. So I don't feel like I'll be like giving them a good value.
Okay. Totally fair.
And then so yeah, that's what I kind of felt like. And then so I'm not really looking to having like huge margins, because I don't think this product will give me that. But my thinking is a product that I'm using, I really like it, I really believe into it. I think it will help me to create the funnel, and sort of if I can make this work, then it will be easier than to find a product that perhaps gives me better margins. But
Well,
the
and you
reason
can add to this too, right? You can add the margins. You're right. What you're thinking is absolutely right. Because like I see a challenge being an upsell for this, where anybody who buys the books gets an opportunity for like a 30-day challenge where every day at 8 o'clock you're
Yeah.
going to go live and you can help them with their morning routine and you can help them plan their day. And now they can get the book and they can get the coaching and training so that they can actually implement the things that they're learning. Right.
That's amazing.
I can
didn't think
I
about
can
that.
see a $5,000 yearly offer being created just off the back of this book. But you're right, Tatiana. Before any of that happens, we gotta get the book sold. We gotta get people to buy the book. So that is 100% what your first focus should be. Just focusing on selling the book itself.
Yeah.
Because what
Yes.
you're doing, you're selling this book to a niche. You're selling this book to people, a certain niche, and anybody who buys that book is in the niche. So by selling the book, you're generating a buyer's list of these niche people. And then we can just craft expert offers that we send to all these niches. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Good.
I don't really have a group for this specific thing. So I was creating on Expert Secrets. So I was Root. I was creating a weight loss program and diet, like plant-based diet combined. So I was doing the previous one funnel away where Rachel Miller, kind of, we have that week of traffic right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And it says, well, let's create this. So by the time your product is ready, you have an audience. And that's what I did when I was doing that funnel. So I never sort of launched that funnel, but because I did the traffic, so I got an audience or a group or a page
Great.
for that, which is just kind of growing its own, because I don't know what I did with settings. I think I put a questions to people. Let me see. I think I put a questions with people and questionnaire with people, and then the people click kind of Facebook automatically asks those questions
Mm-hmm.
and accepts them. So that's the group.
Great.
And then the page will be this one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the page. So
Mhm.
do you think I should create this strategy again for the gratitude journal, because they're kind of different niches, aren't they? I can't really put them in here.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Most people that are into natural living are into living well. And gratitude is one of the top 10 things that people who live well all have. So I could easily tie in a daily morning routine. Like,
Mhm.
I could easily tie that into these people. But yes, I think you should run that strategy and you should make a new group for the book for
Okay.
gratitude, people interested in gratitude. 1,000,000%. Yes.
Yes, because I had a lead magnet in here. And that lead magnet gave me about, on ClickFunnels, about maybe 600, 700 leads.
Yep.
So far. It's just a free recipe book
Yep.
that it is. And so I was thinking, once I've got the funnel ready I think I'm going to wait. I was going to say, yeah, I'll wait. I'm going to tackle this first. I'm already going 100 miles an hour. I can watch myself. I can listen myself what I'm doing now. So I'm going to
Good.
stop here.
Cool.
I am going to tackle the funnel. So I just need to know I've got the structure, the general structure is good.
Yes.
I'm going to perfect the funnel and then I'll come back to you with some questions specific to the funnel. And I will leave the group and the social media and then everything else, how I'm going to distribute at the end when I finish.
You could. I would tell you to flip that. I would make the group. I would talk about it on social because we're launching a new product. And when it comes to product launch, we want as long of a runway as we can possibly have. So I would make the new group and I would start talking about the thing and I would generate interest in it so that when it launches, you don't have just crickets. You have people interested that have been waiting to get this thing. Start with fire.
Okay, I'll do
But
that.
if that feels like too much, if that feels like I don't know how I'm going to keep all this organized and do the thing, then yes, you can do the funnel first and then start talking about it after. I just wouldn't. I would talk about it first. I would have everybody go to a wait list, or everybody who opts into the wait list is going to get 25% off or 50% off. Or everybody who joins my wait list is going to get access to a 1-hour training that I do about daily morning routine, which is just you going live for an hour talking about what you're already knowledgeable about. There's so many different ways we could do it, but for you to do it the right way, I would definitely recommend you start talking about it and generating interest right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. And then
Awesome.
I am using. Yeah, the other questions that I have are much more technical, like how to change the funnel name, how to link a product to Zendrop, how to have the right method of payment, or the settings. So I can email you those.
Email me those, Dante@clickfunnels.com. I can fix that easy.
I think that's all for now, Dante. Thank you so much for your patience and time, as always. And yes, I'll be more relaxing next time when I'm talking to you.
You're all good, Tatiana. It's great to have you back.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, let's hit John and then Vladimir to round us out. Hey, John.
Hey, Dante, how are you doing?
Living the dream. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so last week when we spoke, I told you that I did not have any success with the Facebook groups. You suggested I go to school group to school and look at those school groups. I had also very little success there. So what I've done is I just said, you know what, screw it. I actually want to see if I get traction. So I ran a paid ad campaign for 24 hours. To get people to come into the survey. And that generated some data for me. So I've got 3 quick questions here. I'm quite happy with that. At least I see some. So 3 quick questions. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Wonderful. Let's go share the entire screen. Okay. All right. So would you mind having a look at the metrics here and let me know if I'm spot on?
You are. Yeah, you are. Can you scroll me left? Yeah, it's just not going to show me anything. And that's as far right as we can go, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, what I'm seeing is that you reached just shy of 5,000 people. So shy of 5,000 people saw this ad. And of those 5,000, 174 people clicked on it and did the thing. That's good. Shows intent. That's 174 people out of 5,000 that wanted to learn more about the thing. That's great.
Yes. Okay. All right. So that's my first question answered. The second question is if you mind looking just at the ad. Where did that go? We'll go. Sorry. What happened was I'm gonna change the picture here. I think the picture confused the people because they started putting their votes in here rather than going to the actual survey itself. But other than that, I'm just going to keep this the same. My actual question here is, I would like you to just have a quick look at the survey itself. I did change to here to tell them what to do because I found that, and once that was done, I got 6 responses. So I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. This is fine. Scroll me down. Hmm. Keep going.
That's the bottom.
Great. No, you're doing beautiful, John.
All right. I'll run the ad again next week during midweek. It seems to get the better traction, though. Would you recommend I run it over a couple of days? Like,
I would recommend you run it as long as you need to get the data to choose the bracelet you want to sell. As soon as you find a clear definitive winner, or as soon as you find 2 or 3 clear definitive winners, that's it. That's all the data that I need.
okay, gotcha. And what would you recommend the ad spend, daily ad spend budget be?
Oh, you don't need much. I think the ad that you ran, I'd probably run a different one. Come on, brain. I'd run a Facebook engagement campaign. Facebook engagement campaign. That's going to allow you to get leads way cheaper. Yours were only 29 cents, which is fine, but run a Facebook engagement campaign and you should be sitting around 2 to 5 cents per submission.
Okay.
And then yeah, run it next week, 100%.
All right. And then last question, what would you recommend just the $20, the minimum that they have there for an ad spend budget?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you should be able to just run the minimum and it'll probably only take a day or 2.
Okay, that sounds good. Dante, thank you very much. That is the questions for today.
Awesome. There's one thing I saw. The top line of your survey says, which bracelet is best? I would change that to which bracelet would you buy? We want to be really specific in our wording on that survey. Which bracelet would you buy? Not which one is best. Would you buy? That's going to increase the responses that you're going to get are just going to be so much more valuable. And it positions the customers in. Now that's the question they're asking. They're not looking at what's the best. They're looking at what would they buy.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dante.
You got it, John. Great work, man. Great work. I wish everybody in the world would do what you just did. You hit a hurdle, you hit a roadblock, you said, no, let me get my way out of that. That was amazing. Great job.
Thanks a lot, bud.
Got it. All right. And Vladimir is going to round us out for the day. Hey, Vladimir, thanks for your patience. How can I help?
How are you, my friend?
Living
Home
the
stretch
dream.
right here. Just
Come on with
cleaning up small stuff. But I did a test purchase and I have been receiving one of those generic templated emails as a follow-up that is really, savaging my reputation, right? Like, so I deleted many things, right? I don't want to say I panicked, but I took a, let's say, more cautious approach, and I clean them up just to make sure that I start fresh. I know that they're important. Definitely want the follow-ups. I definitely want to rebuild the system, but I don't want to, I don't want anything coming out of the woodwork and just, going out there and making a mess, right? So, didn't anticipate this to take me so much time because I thought it would be just quick fix, but I couldn't find where they, where these are actually
where the emails
located.
came from.
Exactly, because I know that the first confirmation actually comes out of the store, which I didn't know had anything to do with it, and so on and so forth, right? But long story short is that if you don't mind, I'll share the screen. I'll show you what I got, and then I'm obviously going to refer to the recording of this video to just make sure that I follow the instructions that are going to be mentioned. So with that,
let's go to your ClickFunnels account
right here.
I got you.
Okay, cool. Let me lower that one. Let me increase that one. Now it's full screen. Right.
Bingo.
So all right.
To
so
find
this
these
is the
emails,
sales.
let me make it easy for you. Let's exit top left. Because you want to find these system emails, right? These secret emails that are coming out. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Bottom left, workspace settings.
Workspace settings.
Yep. Now, system emails, it should be somewhere around there. I have something blocking me. Great. There we go. Orders. And here are the system emails that come out when somebody makes a purchase. We have toggles on the right. You can just turn on and off whatever emails you don't want. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now,
Also, if you wanted to dress them up, Vladimir, you can click the settings right there. Customize. Now you can just brand these system emails, and you can maybe add some stuff if you wanted to, but you could brand these for yourself. You can make these look and feel any way that you want.
okay. This just that's just like this
So for these
when I see
system
codes and
emails,
stuff, like I was like, oh,
all of these are called merge tags. The
Okay.
customers are not going to see that. Customers are just going to see the information, like what they purchased, who is shipping, the simple information. So if you want to make it easy, if you want to use these system emails, you're welcome to. Just brand them for yourself. If you don't want to use these and you want to make your own emails in a workflow, just turn these off.
What I actually thought it was quite interesting, right, is the number one is the subscription email, right? Like he got specific wording, a bit too much for, I'd say I wouldn't take that approach, because I thought that it's tailored towards the expert, like it's toward coaching and things like that, where something has a life importance, right? Like, I mean, like, okay, learn how to be a better entrepreneur, right? So I would obviously have to work on those. I noticed that those were actually attached to the side of the order or a confirmation page or the order book, right? So I think I just deleted those, right? Like,
Cool.
and I will rebuild them. Now I do see importance in them, right? Like I want people, like abandoned cart email, for example, right? Like I want it to go out, but I want it to be proper, right?
Yep.
I don't mind using the terminology, right? Like the logic, scarcity, and fear, right? Like,
Yep.
but I need to make sure, obviously, that they're tailored to fit the purpose, right? So I'm going to look into these, and the generic confirmation email was okay, right? Like it wasn't perfect, but I really, obviously
But
don't
you
want to
can
waste
make
any
it
more time.
perfect. As long as you know that you can make it perfect. Any email that gets sent out, you can edit, you can customize, and it can be perfect.
Okay. Fantastic. No, now I will go through these emails. I will try to, like, first of all, understand them, and then I will see how they fit the purpose and how I can quickly customize them. But when it comes to that group of emails, that is very specific, there is time.
You
there
mean
is
your
now
workflow, correct?
Yes, the workflow. So that I kind of want to see where it is, and then how I could customize those and how I can quickly set them up, and then just move forward with the marketing campaign and start, like,
Yes.
start
Let's do it,
bringing
Vladimir.
this bad
Exit
boy to
top
life.
left. Bingo. All right. Take me to your funnel itself. A really easy way to get to our workflows is just to go to the funnel that they're connected to. Bingo. Hop me in there.
Right here. Now they could not be. I kind of panicked, so I started deleting.
That's okay.
So they may not,
If you ever want them back, Vladimir, just go back to your OFA and your OFA training, the course itself. Mission 15, I believe, has the assets. Just re-download the funnel, and you'll re-download the emails, and then you can do whatever you want with them.
I am already, like, 5 steps ahead with 5 additional templates downloaded. So I just I use them as, like, as kind of reference points and things like that, because I'm trying to figure this out as a first funnel that I'm building. But hopefully from this point on, it will be faster, as I have so many more. Oh, and before I forget, I would like this 30-day challenge to, like, automatically renew until canceled. Is that going to cancel, or is it going to automatically renew?
Well, nothing will cancel. Like, you're not going to lose your ClickFunnels account. None of that is going to be canceled. You're going to retain access to the course, the actual training. So cancel is not a thing. But if you want the coaching to keep going,
Correct.
you just want to pay ahead of time for the next VIP. And if
Okay.
you want, Vladimir, feel free to get with our support team and they can do all that for you manually.
I'll take care of that. I'll take care of
Cool.
that. Just wanted to see if it's already, you know, like an automatic renewal of the actual VIP, or I have to take action on it.
There is not automatic renewal. I've looked into doing that, so this might be the little push I needed to make that a thing.
Yeah, you should, man. This is like, I mean, you know, the value that I'm getting here is far, I mean, I don't, you know, obviously everything's value, but this is far greater than anything else. So
Awesome. Love to hear that, man.
So
Oh, I see. You did. You deleted everything. And I can
Good.
see that because on your order form, we have a lightning bolt. So lightning bolt shows me that no workflows are connected. Let's just reconnect the workflows here. Click that
Okay.
lightning bolt.
Uh-huh.
Now your workflows are going to load in and we should be able to find, yeah, there we go. Confirmation
Oh.
and upsell sequence. Let's choose that. Now that we've
Okay.
chosen the workflow, there we go. We have to set up our trigger. So you're going to have a confirmation workflow and an abandoned cart workflow. Two separate workflows, both connected to this order form. Let's
Okay.
set up, this is our confirmation. So we need to choose the trigger. What must happen to get them into my confirmation workflow? And it's going to be a successful purchase. That's right.
Okay.
So whenever somebody purchases on your order form, whoop, add them into this workflow. Go ahead and attach.
Okay.
Lovely. Here we go. So now you have your tag step. You have your email steps. You have your delay steps. And we're just going to go through and edit these for our own liking. So click on your tag step.
Right here.
Yep.
Okay.
So collection purchase, that's an okay tag to have, but you are selling a specific product and you're probably
Yes.
going to want to tag them specifically. So maybe like Baron dash 3PK for Baron 3-pack. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Great. Let's make that. Click that. Yep. Click the box.
Right here.
There we go. That'll work.
Okay.
And yeah, let's make our tag. Right. Type it out
And 3-pack.
and click the blue text below. Bingo makes the actual tag itself. Go ahead and update.
Okay.
Now, just to run you through it, here's the order form. Customer makes a purchase. Whoop, they get added into my workflow and they go through my workflow as I set it up. Immediately when they purchase, they will be tagged now, properly tagged so you can stay organized. Also, immediately as they purchase, you're going to send them that first confirmation email. Then we'll have a 1-hour delay and then the next email goes. So we're just going to tweak this, make it our own words, make it our own design. For the email, click your 3 dots and then edit email. This takes us into the email editor where you're going to see we have all the emails, all the text. It's plug and play. You can either, if you want to totally rewrite the email, then just delete all the text, put your text in, rocking and rolling. If you want to use our copy template, then you're just going to add in wherever you see highlights, you're just going to add in the information that's there.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to tweak it a little bit because this is again for something different than my product. So I kind of have to work on this. Another thing is that that I have, right? I wrote so many emails and I have to create their workflow. That's just re-engaging my current about 2,000 strong base of subscribers. Right. Yep. I would like to get that thing up and running. And I know it's probably a separate thing, but at some point these need to merge, right? Like, because I mean, I don't know how you guys do it, but I don't think that maybe like, you know, email or two of generic stuff. And then I obviously just want to continue on one path. Otherwise,
Mhm.
I think, writing all these emails, just
I'll show-
me and me alone, it might be a
I'll
little
show
too
you
much.
how we do it, Vladimir. It's really simple, actually. Let's exit top left.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Check this out. So here we go. You send them a first email, you delay for an hour, you send them another email. And then after that next email, maybe you want to send them to just your main emailing list so they can receive just all the culture
stuff.
emails that you send out,
Correct.
right?
Mhm.
So after that second email, click the plus for me to add. Right
Okay.
down here in our green options, we have a step there called trigger another workflow. So your Seinfeld sequence or your soap opera sequence or the daily, weekly, or monthly emails that you send out to your list, that's just a new workflow. So you make that workflow and then whoop, we add people into that workflow. Easy.
Gotcha. Perfect. No, and in this particular case, right, I'm not
Mhm.
going to do it because I'm going to rewatch this to follow instructions. Now, what happens at that point, right? They continue on a certain workflow path, right? So they're going to be
This
getting all
workflow
the other
path.
emails.
Yes.
Correct. And they're going to receive additional emails with the traditional, I definitely have to. I gotta start that. Like I haven't even started my soap opera, and then I have been focused on this as well as just working. Like
Sure.
so. But I gotta, I gotta get this thing up and running. So I'm going to create a step. Like even though if it's now this was a cart of
I agree.
dependencies.
Go create your soap opera workflow and just go create the first email in the workflow. And then you can use this trigger step and you can add them to it and you'll be good to go.
Gotcha. And just when it comes to creating a workflow, right, I would
Mhm.
have to create that separately, right? Like just to re-engage the audience. So that goes separately. I downloaded the contacts list. I definitely want to cancel the go high level that just sends introductory email, and I paid $100 for that. I use it for nothing else, so it's mind boggling, right? Like I
Right.
gotta do better than that. So I want to move all the just the stuff, the contacts, and then just cancel that. But now I have to create a separate workflow, which is like going to have the soap opera that's going to convert it to Seinfeld, and then basically then just plug that workflow into this workflow at some point, and then move from there.
That's
Now,
exactly right.
Excellent. Okay, fantastic. And where do I create? How do I populate that workflow? The initial workflow.
How do you get people into it?
Yeah, like how do I like I have contacts, right? Like, and how do I begin emailing them and then nurturing that?
You haven't added them to ClickFunnels yet, correct?
Well, I have added some, but then in the meantime, some others have arrived. So
Yeah.
I kind of need to consolidate. Hopefully, they don't duplicate and all that stuff,
So
but I have added some.
Cool. Basically, just re-upload your list. We will not duplicate. There's an option where you can choose. Do you want to duplicate or not? You'll choose no. Just re-add them in your contacts. And when you do, you'll have an option to tag them. You'll also have an option to add them to workflows. So create that workflow, create the first email, bring your people in, and you populate them right into that workflow.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Vladimir, I have to step away for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Go
and
ahead.
We'll finish
Go
this
ahead.
up.
Run.
Cool.
Run. Go.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm back.
No problem. No, absolutely. Thank you. All right. So I will now, to just finalize this particular workflow, all I need to do is okay, all I need to do is go here, right?
Yes.
And then I just have to tweak all of these emails, right? Like, and then okay, so it's a 3 email sequence, and I have to just make sure that they fit the purpose, and I will delete whatever doesn't fit. As I said, I just want to have something just in case somebody just doesn't, primarily in case somebody doesn't buy, right? Like, so, hey, this is a reminder, hey, this is a reminder, this is another reminder, and then, hey, look, this is the last email, I'm not going to spam you anymore. Take it or leave it, or things like that.
That is your abandoned cart email sequence. Let's get that connected. I wanted to show you this. So
Okay.
go exit top left, please.
Right here.
Yes. Takes us back to our funnel builder, and click your green envelope on the order form.
This?
So we have, yep, right there. We have one email sequence connected, and that's our order confirmation. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I got to make sure this isn't the water guy calling me.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Do you think?
Okay, cool. Just a telemarketer. So we created our confirmation for when a purchase is made, but look at you, attach another workflow. We're also going to attach our abandoned cart right to this exact funnel step. So we have, there it is, cart abandoned sequence. Go ahead and choose that. Just like previously, Vladimir, we just need to set up a trigger. What thing must happen to get people into this workflow? And you're golden again, opt-in. Opt-in on an order form means they opted in, but they didn't make a purchase. So choose that as the trigger. Bingo, attach the workflow. So now if somebody abandons their cart, they fill in step 1, but they don't make a purchase on step 2, whoop, we send them into this workflow.
Gotcha. So, okay. All I need to do is just go through both of them, and then, okay, it's only 3 emails. I just gotta, obviously, make sure that it makes sense.
Yep.
I will customize them.
Yep.
And that's what, okay, fantastic. Okay. And then just lastly, actually, now you reminded me, something that could be a visual, I guess. Let me save this actually. Okay, so something that I've noticed here, right? I don't know if this is just the way that things are rendered, but I should have a 2-step order form. But it shows up as 1. Oh, by the way, like I ended up my own personalizer. Oh, okay, no, I stand corrected. I guess I have to, maybe when I rebooted the computer. So let me just, oh no, hold on. No, but when the problem shows up here actually. So this is the live page. You see like how it already has my information in it. Like that's not how it's gonna be, right? Because this is the test purchase, right? Like, I mean, because if you notice, I don't even see the first part of the page of the order form.
Watch this, Vladimir. Go 1 browser tab left back to your ClickFunnels account. I want you to right click the eyeball in the top right.
Okay.
And then open an incognito window. That was a new window. We want to actually use an incognito.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
It's all good. Incognito windows do not have browser caches. Bingo. Now you're not the ClickFunnels administrator anymore. You're just a random customer. This is how you want to test your funnels, gang, especially after you've made purchases. You as the ClickFunnels admin and your browser's being cached. So if you just preview, you're not going to see a true customer view. If you want a true customer view, always use an incognito window.
Okay, fantastic. So if I were to, okay, you know what? I'm not even.
You just hit checkout as guest right there.
Oh, Yeah, perfect. Let me do
Bingo.
that. Okay, let me just put some. Okay. I also tested this that it calculates the tax. This is so let's do the. Oh, I don't want to do that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
All right, let's make it away.
Any future date? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
CVC is 1, 2, 3, or any three numbers. Look at you
Yep.
go.
Okay, now check this out. I even have the personalizer.
Nice.
G, and then I can even upload. So this is all right. Now this I gotta
work.
so I gotta like, let's do untitled copy. So
Great
now,
job.
so somebody wants to upload a logo, because so I have to kind of be probably better with the copy because if you can see the packaging, so instead of being like, let's say John Smith, I can put like a company logo, something that is like in case it's an institution or it's a corporate gift that wants to give these away. So but I probably gotta be better in copy that this doesn't, they don't end up putting the name and the email because this packaging is small. Like, so I will, have a challenge to actually like, I'll have a real estate problem to where to fit those engravings.
Correct.
But I gotta work with this jot form to remove this button, because if somebody clicks on this, now basically, okay, they submitted it but haven't purchased. So they personalized the box but haven't bought it. But anyhow, like I gotta figure out. My point is I want this to be automatic. When it
if
comes
jot
to
form gives you any hard time on that, really easy solution is for you to put the jot form on the thank you page or the order confirmation. So after they order, they can fill out the personalization.
That's another thing that I was thinking about. Like you might be right, because I want them to just buy with no hurdle, but I also don't want them to get confused. Hey, where's the personalization? Like, I'm buying this because I want it personalized. So I probably, like that.
I would say I would just have you put text above the button, and I would say custom personalization is on the next page. Click the button below to place your order. Personalize next.
And I will do that. I'm going to shuffle it around. I customize all this. So it's it's just following. These also should work. Now I removed the that annoying somebody will have to re-input its birthday date. I'm just gonna throw that out.
Sure.
And then somebody can, now this is just so we don't have any, it's kind of like an upsell. It's a bump, however we want to call it. But this actually, this could work, so
right.
It's and then if somebody wants to, buy it now, he's going to have to go through a separate checkout process. But this is the Shopify, and the other one is ClickFunnels, and it opened up in a new tab, so it's a different. It's if they want to go through it, that's fine. If not, that's fine.
Yes.
I just want to launch, man. And I wasn't aware, like, because I stopped at the building the funnel. I wasn't aware of like that there's a whole set of trays instructions of how to actually build a video that is going to, like be a hook magnet, right? Like I just remember we discussed it. I go to a country club and I, card falling off and this and that. I may just, but I definitely, I want to follow those steps because he's discussing the dynamic Facebook ads, right? There is also this, and what I really love, Trey's the man. What I really love is obviously my primary concern, which is the terms of service. So the wording of those videos have to be specific. They don't get flagged because, of obvious reasons, like of the product that I'm selling.
Yes.
So so I would have to obviously adjust all those. The taxes work, everything works. As I said, home stretch. I just gotta launch it. I mean, I had it live. I did test shopping. It all works.
Nice.
And at this point on, it's just okay. Let's do the video and get some eyeball on it. So look, without any further ado, thank you so much. I will go through the email sequence. And I also, like I wasn't aware that we can just send you an email. I think that sometimes I have these questions that I don't want to take your time here. So if you're, I'm just going to shoot you an email sometimes if I get any, if I get any issues.
That sounds great as well. At 100%. My email is crazy, and my schedule is really what's crazy. So like today, my producer's sitting in the room right now waiting for me to end this so we can shoot other videos. And I'm not a guy that gets to be on my email 24/7. But if you have questions outside of times, feel free to shoot it to me. And if I'm available, I'll always answer.
Yeah. And then last question, man, how do you ever feel a burnout?
Yeah, all the time.
How do you deal with it?
I just know my purpose. I know my why. When I wake up every single day, honestly, when I wake up every single day, I know that I was created for an absolute purpose. I know the person that created me knows every single hair on my head, and that is not out of intention, right? So I know that there was great intention placed on my life, and I believe that I have found the intention of my life. This is just one of the different capacities that I do. So yeah, I hit burnout all the time. And I just lock back in on my why. Why am I here doing this? I'm not here because I have to be. I'm here because I want to be. So whenever I burn out, I lock in on the why. And it's like, okay, great. Then I'm forced with a decision. Then it comes down to me. I'm forced with a decision. Do I want to be a Susan and just not do the thing that I was built to do because it's hard and it requires me to be intentional? Or am I going to go do the thing that I was created to do? And I'm not a guy who likes to be a Susan. I go do the thing every time.
I appreciate that, man. No, I thought I'd do the same, but I thought if you guys are some kind of super beings, and it's just me dealing with these resistances from within that is just like sometimes hitting me, especially when I get like technical stuff and I can't handle it, and then it's just and I have this plata o plomo approach and I can't get it done, and now it becomes the battle from within. So I appreciate that. I won't take any more of your time. Thank you so much for everything as always, Dante.
Always a pleasure, Vladimir. Great to have you here.
Thank you, buddy.
Again, gang, what a day. What a day. You guys are awesome. Great work. Great work in practicing in intentionality. You guys show up every single day. You're here, you're doing the thing, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Really quick, I want to put something in the chat for just in case anybody here is on the ecom side and didn't get a chance to watch Trey's webinar. Trey has a new webinar that he's launched for ClickFunnels. It's Death of Add to Cart. And it really just builds upon what we've learned here in the One Funnel Away Challenge. It's fantastic. But if you're an expert and you want to see how to do webinars the right way, that's a great example. If you're an e-com and want to continue to pour into your knowledge base, that's a great avenue as well. It's a Trey Llewellyn product, so you know what it's going to be. I've been in it. I'm helping him with it. Super proud of what he's doing. Super grateful that ClickFunnels gets an opportunity to partner with people like Trey Llewellyn. And grateful for Trey for saying yes and working hard for us and for you guys. So I'll let you all go for now. Amazing day here in OFA. We'll be back at it tomorrow, same time, same place. And Russell will be here Friday. So experts, have your questions ready. Launch your funnels. Let's get some data. Let's get some stats so we can have Russell Brunson himself working on our funnels for us. It's been amazing.